consistently dropping 20 kill games in PUBG and being an all-around beast gamer. The legend himself, Stealtho Robbo, and for fuck's sake, he made his avatar a 7-foot-tall hooker in a pink cowboy hat. Of course he did, but oh well, at least the gang is more diverse now. If we had added another white male to the crew, we'd basically be as racist and misogynistic as the 4 white dudes in the original Wiggles group. His character is all class too. She even has the word stank written on the left bum cheek of her jeans. Pro tip, if she has the word stank written on her jeans, you should take her to meet your parents as she's probably the one. Okay, so basically the new gang hierarchy is as as follows. I am the self-appointed leader, as I am an egotistical motherfucker. Crosby is the co-leader, as he is rich, and that's how politics work. Stealtho Robbo is a new recruit, and therefore a private, and Stealtho Mato is the cleaner, because he made a move on my girl. As you can see, everyone's still not getting on that well, so it's best we start this team-building exercise right away. You might be wondering what we are about to do for the team-building exercise. Nah, just kidding, it's in the title of the video, but yes indeed. We drive out to the country and prepare to climb Mount Chiliad, the thickest mountain on the west coast, dwarfing the likes of Mount Everest and Sofia Vergara's breasts. We drive up as far as we can, through forests and through lumberjacks until we reach the base of the mountain. Now we must climb the rest on foot. This won't be easy, but a little physical hardship will surely sort the lads out. It's sad, we used to complete missions and deal drugs together as a happy rainbow unicorn family, and now we get team killed by each other more than when we play Rainbow Six Siege, which I think speaks volumes. Anyway, so begins the climb. Poor Stealtho Robbo has to hike up in high heels, but he seems to be doing well. A little too well, if you ask me. It definitely looks extremely cinematic walking up. We decide to run, as otherwise we'd be trekking for days. About a quarter of the way up, Stealtho Mato gets a stitch and says that he can't go on any further, and then does what Stealtho Mato does best. Disappoints me. Wow, I'm really not pretty well, am I? At least the view from the side of the mountain is stunning. I should really go out and do more hiking in real life. I could even buy a pair of those unnecessary hiking boots and post photos to Instagram with taglines like, "Well, you were inside playing video games, I was outside experiencing real life," and act like I am better than everyone else. In fact, I am posting that to my post-delegate Instagram right now. Bruh. We are about to continue climbing, but then Mato tries to cheap shot Robbo, but misses and falls off the side of the mountain. It's funny because he only just caught back up with us after respawning, but it's also worrying as the team building exercise isn't working at all. We put in some hard yards and hike through until nightfall. Well, except for Crosby and Mato, who take a helicopter to the top, which again absolutely defeats the purpose of this goddamn adventure. But anyway, after all the sweating, the crying, the fapping, the crying and fapping simultaneously, and all of those hard yards, we at last reach the summit. And guess who we find at the top? That's right, Gandhi, also known as Stealtho Simo. You might be thinking, wow, he doesn't really look much like Gandhi, but I ask that you please suspend your disbelief for the sake of this video, and that is most definitely the one and only Gandhi. What a wise, caring, peaceful, and empathetic man. He is the answer to all of our gang's problems. Gandhi then proceeds to punch me in the jaw. Oh, for God's sake, mate. Crosby then walks up and starts throwing money everywhere. Yes, we get it, Crosby, you're exceptionally wealthy, but our journey of spiritual enlightenment is taking a sudden turn in the wrong direction. Gandhi then pulls out an assault rifle and says that not all problems are solved with bullets, which is kind of a contradictory statement relative to his current actions. He then murders Robbo by smacking him with his gun. I guess that's what he meant. Gandhi then gives Crosby the same treatment. Mato then crashes the helicopter behind us. The top of Mount Chiliad is pure chaos. I swear the Sons of Virgins ruin everything they go near. Gandhi then punches me in the face again, and I realise that I need to have a one-on-one chat with this shrewd lunatic. I tell him to get his shit together and give us some sage, wise advice or something. Gandhi then says the answer that we have been looking for has been under our noses the whole time. Of course, it's so simple. The answer is, and always has been, cocaine. I mean, it worked out for Robert Downey Jr. He smashed it all the time, and he got to play Iron Man in the Avengers. How cool is that? Gandhi then says, no, you idiot, it's not cocaine. He says the only reason the gang has problems is because we have all been dehydrated. Oh, of course, that makes so much more sense. So we need to get to a safe house ASAP and drink a lot of water, but first, physique, and overall health. We fill beer bottles with water so the neighbours think we are fully sick and proceed to get so ridiculously hydrated we can barely walk straight. We drink God's nectar all night, and this is truly the team bonding experience we desperately need. I try mixing Gatorade, Hydrolyte, and sparkling mineral water together, but it makes me blue out, and so I head to bed to sleep it off. I wake up and exit the house, and the sun is shining brighter than ever. Of course, Crosby is showing off as usual, though. We can't all ride bicycles without training wheels, mate. We get it. You're rich and incredibly talented at everything. The lads assemble, and we pile into the Swagon Wagon. Damn, that's a terrible name. Please leave your best name for this car in the comments, and I'll pick one. So it's time to test if rehydrating has fixed everyone's mentality by successfully completing a mission. I mean, it definitely hasn't made us more efficient, but no one is being team killed, so I can't complain. There's 5 of us now, so it's lucky I bought the 8-seater vehicle. We all pile in, but Crosby apparently has to just stand on the outside of the car and hold on for dear life. I feel like it is false advertising saying that this is an 8-seater. I mean, any car is an 8-seater if you count people sitting on the roof, but anyway, the gang structure is basically the same, but Gundy is now a consultant, and I also demoted Marto down to pet food taster. Robbo asks if we can stop off before the mission and go shopping so that he can buy a red bikini, which is, well, it's a yikes from me. Marto gets some new tattoos, which make him look like a barista who thinks they're a gangster, and I purchase a new fedora. The perfect way to tell the world that I am a non-virgin who most likely spends his free time slashing fruit in his backyard with the samurai sword he bought off eBay. So the mission is simple. We have to ride these motorbikes to a farmhouse, save some guy who's being held hostage, and bring him back safe and sound. Simple enough. We arrive at the farmhouse and shoot all of the bad guys. My fedora works well as an intimidation tactic, and they immediately know that I mean business. We locate the hostage, and I swear to God, Robbo almost kills the poor guy. He literally just got banned from Rainbow Six Siege for 30 minutes for accidentally killing a hostage, so I'm really glad to see that punishment made him play more carefully now. We go on and deliver the hostage without any trouble, and it's a big step forward for the Sons of Virgins. With the lads united and hydrated, we can now go on to conquer Los Santos. Thanks for watching, you legends, and a massive thank you to my patrons who support the channel through Patreon. I'll catch up with you on Twitch soon, otherwise a new Hitman Blood Money video on Sunday. Until next time, and as always, stay classy. Hi lads and lasses, Modest Pelican here with GTA Online. If you enjoy this video, please become a marriage counsellor and say the only way to have a happy relationship is to watch my videos together daily, as this really helps spread the good word of my channel. Meet Vic Man, a retired assassin who is on a mission to become the most powerful crime lord in Los Santos, whilst also ensuring he stays sufficiently hydrated at all times. These are the boys, and together they form a feared gang known as the Sons of Virgins. These are their stories. Alright, welcome back to the world's top-rated educational Christian music media source. I'll be your host, Papa Pelly, where I spit facts, logic, and red-hot parables that'll change your life. In fact, the only thing that I'm not spitting on anymore is people I walk past on the street, because contrary to popular belief, that actually is statutory assault. So yeah, last video we spent millions of dollars on a super yacht, which was perhaps the most regrettable decision I've ever made, but let's go see how the big floaty girl is doing. While I'm driving to the water, I notice this guy is wearing a scarf with a t-shirt. What, is your neck cold but your arms are warm? Are you trying to hide your stepdad's hickeys? Seriously, I'm no fashion connoisseur, but now I have to reshuffle my afternoon so I can beat you down for committing the worst crime imaginable, a crime of fashion. It seems old Thick Man's a little rusty with hand-to-hand combat, but fortunately I'm an out-of-the-box thinker and perform what I'm pretty sure is a textbook citizen's arrest. Alright, so my boat is a huge flex, but it's also wildly inconvenient and difficult to access. This dude then rocks up on a flying motorbike and then moments later spontaneously combusts, which actually works out really well for me. There she is, what a seafaring nautical marine beauty. I now only have $400,000 though because of this purchase, so we're in desperate need of some cash. Me dumping this guy's motorbike into the ocean and having to pay a $10,000 insurance fee sure is a great start. Still though, what a beast. I've been sending photos of Moby Dick to girls I know in real life to impress them. The hottest girl in my town responded, and then we met up and made sweet biracial love, and afterwards everyone in the town clapped and cheered for me. It was pretty hot. So the yacht comes with a free helicopter, which is great. You can use the chopper to look at the yacht, which is basically what owning one is all about. This big guy stands here pretending to drive it, even though it doesn't actually move. It really is country living in the city out here. You've also got a lot of these paperback things I think are called books. Anyway, people who can't afford an Xbox read them. There are several luxurious bedroom suites and a bar lounge so that you can day drink. I don't really know how this guy got on board, but he doesn't have any biceps. I don't mean like he needs to hit the gym. He literally doesn't have any biceptorial muscles. I just made up the word biceptorial. As I watch the sunrise in my hot tub with a close-up of this random guy's crotch in my face, I decide it's time we do a heist to make some paper. I'm already with Maddie, so I yell in the air, Sons of Virgins assemble, which doesn't do anything. So I just fly over to Stealtho Robbo's house and pick him up. Also, random crotch guy, whose actual name is Area Code 403, is still with us for some reason, so I guess he's the new Stealtho-Mato. A lot of you are asking where Stealtho-Mato is. Well, you know Maddie, right? Pretty weird how they've never been in the same video before, because guess what? With the help of modern surgery, Stealtho-Mato has become Stealtho-Mato. Nah, kidding, he'll be back soon. He's just been busy doing real life stuff. Like, for example, he bailed on playing today because it was his birthday family dinner. Like, WTF, how selfish can you be? It's not like it was a major birthday. Crosby gets online, so we all get ready to heist. On my way to his apartment, I noticed some people in my neighborhood in activewear smoking. I believe in a little thing called loving my neighbor, so I chuck money at a good fellow citizen and let him out. It's loitering pests like this that drive property prices down. You're welcome, neighbors. Alright, it's time to heist. We head inside and look who it is. Trevor Phillips, the madman himself. Probably one of the greatest GTA characters ever, and yeah, he's planning this whole expedition. Basically, we are going to be stealing non-prescription medication from the Lost Motorcycle Club. Cue generic shot of us walking outside as I try to pass the same cutscenes off over and over again and pretend it enhances production quality. The outfit choices are really weird. Robbo looks as thick as ever. Seriously, the man's a snack. We couldn't be more ready to infiltrate the Lost MC base. This is no ordinary base though, it's one I'm all too familiar with. A super yacht. Wife beater, thin silver chain, pink balaclava, no scarf. Boy, we making Thug hit different. You see, the key to making good content is to impress your viewers with exceptional skill and ability. Like, for example, hitting this ramp and getting some sick air stunts. Or flying under this pier without touching a pillar. It's like I'm Dark Viper AU speed running my way to a